to the house. I want to get back there because he put all that on the trailer and I wasn't even looking. I mean, I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
He already drew. That's too bad. He gonna spare himself on this.
He already drooping, ain't he?
No, I can't cut it.
I think
He just gonna get the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's too much work right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much.
Just get the whole thing, sir.
Yeah, that's too much work.
Just get the whole thing.
You give it to him.
Huh?
You give it to him.
Okay.
That way. Probably what got him being a butthole tonight.
Yeah, he almost know me. I believe I can get up on him, and he won't do much jump up on me. Hey, buddy. Okay. Hey. 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 Hey.
Finna see if Silver can take this down, y'all.
Hey.
That's a big ass piece of meat. A bone or whatever.
Hey, no.
Silver.
No. You say you gonna work with it, huh?
I bet you gonna work with that.
No. Hey.
Calm down, Silver.
He sure act like he instead of the. Hot man, listen to them jaws.
Yeah, that's a feat you ain't gonna want to batter.
Sure is. Got himself a battle there now. But that lady told me at the dog vet, get them ham bones. Get them big ones, them big ham bones. I said, that'll
Calm his monkey ass down, I can tell you that.
slow him down and do everything to him. I should have thrown it in that cage over there. It's pretty hot out there.
I'll put it on top of the porch. Yeah, I'll put it in that cage.
Yeah.
That way.
He can
Go back in the
so.
Move. Move. Ow. You know I hit your ass across the head. Sit down. Move. It ain't going over there to them. Here, move. Yeah.
Huh?
Get the day going. Oh, they got some things to do. All right, now.
Anybody ride with me if they in the shop and got the life going on as good as you is. And they ain't gonna be around too long, like you said. They ain't gonna be around too long. Can't handle that dog.
Man. Yeah, this son here was out beating today, boy.
Yeah.
But I got to do something because while she on her vacation.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and barbecue because that's what she want. That train do not quit, boy. I said that train do not quit.
No, that's right. It's just like a live, like a lifeline or something. They come, if they ain't on time, they ain't but 2 minutes different every time they do it. I hear that now. Every time they blow, I hear it.
It seems like anytime I do something, that sucker go to taking the wire to work or anything. That's what that sucker want to run.
Yeah.
Lock you right up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, that's all I'm finna do is, I don't know. I know I gotta go to the store a little later though, but not now.
Oh yeah. I want to get back there. The guy that started putting stuff on that trail, and he got it like tight to the max. So I got to go and see if there's something on there that I was just putting it there for the time being, and he looked like he thinking I'm throwing it away. So I got down and go back there and keep checking it. I done pulled a couple of things out the way that I didn't want him to put on. I didn't want him to throw away. So, he back there hassling, but he ain't messing with it. He ain't messing with that ball. Yeah, every now and then he go at it, but right now he hassling. You know, probably gonna have to put him some fresh water back there so he can start off again. You know, throw him some fresh cold water that's going in there. But that water pretty hot today.
Yeah, these flies ain't playing. These flies. I said these flies do not play. Well, I don't even see how the birds ain't eating the flies and all that. They should be trying to fill up.
No.
Like they don't even eat the flies no more.
No.
The nets or nothing.
Yeah. No. I thought bats used to take care of the gnats and stuff at night. But
I'm gonna say, cause these flies, they know when to come out. They don't come out at night. You do a damn sure see them during the day, but at night it seems like they go to sleep. Go do something.
Yeah. I don't have no problem with them. I have a problem with that garbage can though. Since Angie been living, Angie come there, and then that boy he ain't got no kind of home training. If he just think everything's supposed to be handed to whatever he do. So, and she has a pretty good understanding, but he don't know what he just act like a big old 44 year old, 40-something years old, young. He think he a young man, and I keep telling him that you done messed up when you got 45. You out of gas. You can't box. You wanna take up boxing. I tell you, man, somebody knock you out with the breath of the wind. That I'm trying to be real to you, so you don't just keep trying to roll that down in my head. I don't believe nothing you said, man. I say I've been around too long. You're 45 years old, and you ain't got no house, no wife, no children. Man, something wrong with you.
He damn sure don't push he pushed the limit. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
He damn sure push the limit to think about a dream or something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what I try to tell you.
I know my age. I ain't thinking about nothing too tough and tougher than tough. I'm just gonna stay. I learned shit my age. Now I can stay out the way.
Yeah.
Do what I do and stay
Talk
out the way.
when you have to talk. Walk when you have to walk. Go where you got to do. That's all I see to do. When I got 40-something, all I could do was go to work every day, bring my money home, and pay the bills with my wife and Tina and her daughter. She had a daughter already before I met her, and so all I knew to do was bring the money home and pay to be the boss. That's the way I lived. Lucky I didn't get get caught up on smoking reefer and snorting cocaine and stuff. 'Cause that's what was going on in my when I was 28, 23, 28, something like that. To get you biggest thing down on the streets was selling cocaine and rocks wasn't even in the pit. It was there, but nobody. They call that freebase.
Mm-hmm.
Rocks was considered freebase. 5 second high. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, I heard of
You
that.
smoke it, and then
That's it. I sold it.
5 minutes, 5 seconds is over with.
Hey, but the good thing is about the one thing about crack that was different than coke is crack. They chase that crack.
Yeah.
A
Oh yeah.
motherfucker ain't chase that
Yeah.
coke. They,
Yeah. Now.
it's a time stamp when they get on coke
Yeah.
at night. They in the club
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
You had a time stamp when you get off.
Yeah.
But with crack, that was an all day drug for a crackhead.
Oh yeah.
They gonna chase that motherfucker to
Yeah.
smoke that
Yeah.
whatever they gonna smoke, go do what
Yeah.
they gotta do, steal,
Yeah.
sell, whatever they gotta
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
They come right back
Yeah.
and be all day.
Yeah.
But coke,
Yeah.
no, coke used to be for it's like for sick people.
How the high on the rock reefer was like Colombia or either.
See, but in Miami it's different though,
Yeah.
because in Miami you ain't really want no high grade weed, because everybody down there to smoke dirty.
Gotcha.
Coke and weed, boom. They always lace their weed,
Gotcha.
so they'd rather the brown weed because it mix in with the coke.
Cow. I get sick of just hearing how that. I mean, you're so true about that. But I used to wonder how my friend, you know, work at the post office, get paid, and then come there to stay with me at the house. Hey, Big Dad, I said, yeah, you could kick it in there on the couch. Go in there on the couch.
You see the name on that truck,
Yeah.
Faulks. You know that I found out like Faulks, Falconer, all that.
Yeah.
Them was Europeans trying to steal our last name.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't give up our last name. And so they started putting different letters and add things to it like Falconer,
Yeah. Faulk.
Faulks. These ain't real words.
Yeah.
They just made these words up off our last name.
Yeah. At some time it was the name was popular
Yeah.
and was very, very well financially too.
But see, with the white people, it just they couldn't
Faulkner.
they couldn't take the name, so they created a name. It's a whole
added ER to it.
yeah. They added all these different letters, or changed the F to a P and all that.
I seen it in government too. A bunch of them was running in government and stuff back there did with that name, Faulk.
The only reason a Caucasian had a name called Faulk is because they done married into her and their husband. It'd be always from a woman.
Yeah.
Their husband, they done got married to a Faulk, and it always was a black man.
Yeah.
And they got with that black man, got married to him, but they was taking them out as they were doing it to get their land and their money and stuff. They were taking them out.
They couldn't raise up to say that was always Faulk's land
Yeah.
and stuff. They couldn't hold like that in, so they were licking on it.
But they like I say, that's what's one thing I can say about people. They write down everything.
Yeah.
And they love telling a story
Yeah.
that they need to tell.
Yeah.
And don't know sometimes that sucker come back and kick you right in your ass.
Yeah. I went up there. I was at the bank this morning, and I asked the guy, "How far can you go back to find out about what money you spent?" And you know, 'cause some things my brother, only me and him knew. And then I thought he, you know, that's the way he kept it. But he did pretty good at keeping it like that. But at some point, he told Bo, that no, just see that now. That's why I said you don't know how much the house cost. If man said he wanted 2,200, Carter asked me for 2,000. You know, he told me said Big Daddy, you want this man want to sell me the house here for 2,000. You got 2,000? I said yeah, I got 2,000. I said yeah, go ahead and get it. And
But how will Bobo know you talking about the price of the
he
house?
called Cosell, told him later that
No,
he paid.
I'm talking about how he would know that
He
you.
was
I'm talking about now that you talking about the price of the house,
because he said
about the
that.
situation.
He said, "See there, I know that you. I see that you don't even know it. You ain't had no. You ain't set no $2,000 to buy no house. Cause the house, my daddy said the house man wanted 2,200 for it.
Like that's a big jump. But what I'm saying is, how do he know? How he know that that's what you saying?
Well, he's saying that cause when my trying to get my money back from
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay,
he
okay,
trying to
okay,
tell
okay,
me
okay.
no you. I said no. We had got to that too. Is that he was saying you ain't had no cause my dad don't owe nobody nothing. He don't owe nobody nothing. I said well I ain't never known Cosell to say to his son, look me and Blazell is this that. He didn't talk that way to Bo. You know, when Bo did, he was sending Bo when that happened, Bo was trying to be in high school and Cosell was trying to keep him. He was pretty fat trying to keep him in high school. Because when I come home to visit, I didn't see that much problem with Cosell and his son. I seen him trying to get Cosell everything he wanted and tried to make it look like he was a good dad to his son. And Bo called himself really liked his daddy. And he had Bo doing what he tell him. He said, Bo, we're going over to Fred's house. And when you get over there, he had $10. Give Fred $10 for it because you want to eat. Because she was a good cook, you know, and stuff. So he always did people like that when I come home to visit. But I didn't care about that. I didn't care about owning the house. I didn't want to have nothing to do with the house. No way. But I jumped out there with because I kept my money. I didn't waste my money. It wasn't a point that I could say I was broke. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I started in the bank and I stayed in the bank. Then I went to seeing that I had a little count going on there. To shoot 5,000, then 5,000 turned into 10,000. So I said, shoot, I'm doing pretty good. I don't care if the wife or whatever. But unfortunately, she wasn't as bright as I thought she was until I got older and I found out that whatever if you married to a woman, half everything is her half too, you know.
Yeah.
And so that didn't, my wife didn't go down like that. She didn't. Our marriage didn't go down. She was just pure jealous because I got caught with your mother and. And she just let that hung about. Yeah, now I don't know what you with that bitch. That's your bitch. That's your girlfriend, huh? That's your girlfriend. Slap my face went to the left to the right quick like. And so I said, no, don't hit me no more now. Don't hit me no more. This your girlfriend. Oh yeah, this is your girlfriend. Whap! And messing with old Jane Cooper with his whole self. I didn't know he was as whole as he was, but he wanted to carry me out with him, and he had done. We met Helen, and your mama in the club out there in Hialeah, Boots and Salads, called Boots and Salads. That's where we met your mama and Helen, and Helen sort of fell for you.
For Jane.
Yeah, and then he had a fifth of liquor in the car. That was when the police probably was against that anyway. Open container liquor and stuff. But he rode and we got away with it. And that's how I met your mama. It is through Jane Cook. I didn't know he was that hoarse, you know. I know he was hoarse. Yeah. Come on, huh? Come on, Big Daddy. Come on, ride with me to Boots and South. We're gonna go out to Boots and South. I remember that. I still remember that. I wasn't on no reefer or nothing like that. I think I smoked cigarettes. I was smoking cigarettes, and occasionally I might have a beer or something. But I didn't. I didn't have it stacked in the refrigerator, you know, for later and later or nothing like that. If you came to my house, you would be drinking like Kool-Aid or lemonade or something like that. If it was something to offer you to drink, I didn't. I didn't go for the beer because I worked most times wherever I worked. They didn't allow you to be drinking on the job, you know. And so I never did try to pick up drinking and going to work. I never did do that. I thought I was well, it worked, paid off in the long run. I always had money at some point, you know, but you couldn't get it from me just on a whip whap talk, you know. I wasn't gonna let you get it as like, hey man, I need $400. Yeah, I'll get. You couldn't. But Cardell got me now. Yeah, Cardell got me. I thought that you know, I loved my brother, you know.
And
Going back there to that bone. Because see, can he do something with that
I'll
bone?
tell you that watch, he gonna destroy that sucker.
Yeah.
As soon as he figured out how to get them teeth around. I think I gave him one of them before.
Oh yeah, you did. You told me.
Yeah, I think I gave him one of them suckers before, thinking I was gonna outbeat him.
Yeah.
And I come back out the door probably about a day or two later.
Yeah.
Shit, the bone was gone.
Made it
I know,
tough.
matter of fact, he ate the sucker to where he just ain't want it no more.
Yeah.
And I gave it to the other dog back there, and she
Yeah.
buried the sucker. She was like, you gave me a bone. What the hell I'm gonna do with this bone? She buried it.
Yeah, he's trying to wrap his teeth around it now, on that tail, the end of it or something. But put some water out there and that'll give him a better chance.
That's water from the day.
Oh yeah.
I kind of changed the water every other day.
Yeah.
Cause it seems like when they laying out here where they laying there, they bring the dirt and put it back in the water, in the bowl.
Yeah.
Now, he done been over there 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
That bone working his ass.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, watch, as soon as he figure it out,
Yeah.
he gonna eat what he gonna eat off it,
Yeah.
and that sucker gonna be sitting there. But not the whole bone. It gonna probably be not the gristle part, not the big round part.
All that little scrap.
And yeah, that little middle, once he get that gristle out the middle of it, oh, it's over with. He gonna leave that sucker alone. Now I know to just leave it out there, let him go ahead and so he can chew on it whenever he feel like chewing on it.
Yeah.
But he gonna come clean that porch off and everything, watch.
Yeah.
As soon as he think about, oh, I forgot it was a piece of here, a piece of there, I'm finna go get that.
Yeah.
That guarantee that gonna be gone off that porch in a minute. He gonna knock that off. Shit, he already. Oh yeah, he broke off the top already. I told you what he was gonna do. He done broke that top off, that gristle part.
Yeah.
And he gonna work that. He gonna figure that he could get the other part off.
Yeah, you know that's a cow bone. You know, that's the cow knuckle off of the leg, the cow, the leg.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that comes from.
See what he doing. I told you what he was gonna do. He gonna knock them 2 ends off. Well, the other one I gave him, it didn't have 2 ends. It only had 1 end. It was just one. The whatever you want to call the leg bone and the what you call it.
I see somebody there walking around the house.
With that red shirt on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's that white lady that came from over there seeing of that crack pot or whatever they doing over there. Well, I can't see how that man don't know their schedule though. When they over there smoking in that so-called house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he a poke caretaker. Cause ain't nowhere in here you don't pin on their schedule. Cause they schedule is like clockwork.
Yeah.
Then she probably done got paid too.
Yeah.
she showed enough trying to figure out who gonna go get they dope.
Yeah.
See, she done put this.
Go ahead, man. I'll let you go do what you
Oh
got
no,
to
I'm
do.
good. I gotta come outside.
You don't need me. You got to be holding.
You ain't holding me up.
I got that. I don't want to be in.
I told you. I fuck with you coming. I appreciate you coming through when you come through.
Yeah.
Just don't
Okay.
stay long.
Yeah. That's right. I got to try to. I hope your boy don't. I hope you don't cut his stuff off and I don't get a cut in it. That's what I'm saying now. Now you done packed that trailer up there. I got to watch
right.
before he has somebody pull up there and take the cat to the thing and bring an empty trailer back there and bag it in my yard.
Oh, you done used the trailer like that before?
No, he ain't never done. He put it on there for me then.
That
I'm
man.
hoping that's what he's thinking, that I'm going to get rid of it, because I want to be the one cat to cross the pig.
Yeah, that man. I don't think. Well, I'm saying I could be a misjudgment, but he don't seem like the type to screw you over.
No.
Some reason he like. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why he like you so much.
Yeah, cause I'm
All right now.
it's like me and you get along. It's a point where you can not like me, and
I can't not
like
like you
I
'cause you're
said,
my daddy.
I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I done told you that 2 or 3 times. I don't care. I'm coming to see you. Whether you got 1 leg or 2 legs or 3, I'm still coming to holler at. Oh, me and you got some connection.
Yeah, you're my daddy.
Not only that, we talk man talk. We be talking to each other like real men. I ain't gonna be. You think I'm gonna sit up here and be lying and flapping my jaws like they got rubber on in them? When I talk to you, I'm talking on a real base, dog. That's the way I do. I've been like this, man. I've been like this. 15 years in the making here in Alabama. I just, a lot of times you have to take care of yourself first. I have to take care of me first. You ever been like that?
Yeah, that's my everyday life.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I told you everything on the outside of that mailbox.
Yeah.
I already told you that story.
Yeah, I heard that. But like I said, it's good to be a part of a family that got good sense. I don't want to be with a radical type. Somebody coming by here, making a fire here inside the road, burning the asphalt, trying to cook barbecue and stuff. I don't deal like that, man. So, and you, things I do, I don't have to do it. I do it because I want to do it. You see what I'm saying, cuz?
But you don't do nothing.
That's what I'm talking about.
You don't do nothing.
That's the way I want you to take your scribe and keep it in your head the way you think things supposed to go. That way I don't have to worry about you. You can't come to my house and do nothing to me because I don't do nothing. Woo! Well, that's a good thing to do too. I don't do nothing. You don't think I like living? I like living just like you do. I think you like living, because I see a lot of times, I think you trying to water your guts down. Keep trying to, but you got the right stuff to flush off the kidney. I bet you that much, and your liver. You damn sure drinking the right stuff to flush your liver and the kidneys off. That's what everything got to come through the kidneys and the liver. I was sitting up there in the hospital when Carzell was in there, and he had piss, and it was reddish black, like piss.
Yeah.
I said, then I maybe I knew right then it was cancer. I said, God,
Nah, when I seen it
this
inside
piss
that
ain't got to
jug,
look like that.
when I seen it in the jug, I say, oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
But like I say, I know from somebody else's experience
I ain't never been there.
for what they said.
I wasn't with
But cause the thing is that, not mean to cut you off, but the thing is, Cozell don't drink like that.
Yeah.
So it ain't drinking.
Yeah.
It might be I don't know if it's the way you eat or however, whatever it may be. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I know he don't drink
Yeah.
like you know, like shit. I guess what you would call how I drink.
Yeah. Flush off his kitten.
So it's like I don't know, like
He didn't.
I don't know.
They kept trying to get him to drink, and that's why I said they have a cup there. But they did. He was a hard nut to crack. If he didn't want nothing to drink, you couldn't force it down his throat. And I didn't like that. I saw that he carried. He lived that way towards me. No, Big Dad, I don't. Big Dad, you stupid. You let somebody. You get somebody. I wouldn't. No, don't. You ain't got to play. That man ain't got. You know, I used to say, "Hey, Kazir, wait. I'm gonna do this." That's what you always say. You say you money. I ain't put no money. I just let him know that if I get something from you, and I know what I'm getting, then I might could double it, get my money back, and make a profit. See, that's the way he didn't want to see all that. Oh no, they ain't gonna get it. I said, dang. So I quit trying to strategize a job with him. You know, I quit. I just go over there and visit him and see how he doing, something like that. I didn't go over there to say, hey man, you need to knock this porch down, put a new one on and stuff. I quit doing him like. I quit worrying about what he need to do and he don't. So I stopped messing with it like that. And he really got sicker too. He got sicker too when I stopped messing with him. Bo ain't never come there. I ain't never saw Bo around him trying to indicate. He carried him to the hospital one time, and not Bo carried him, but he went out there with my brother to take some kind of colon cancer test.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Her daddy, when they came down here, everybody be so. I'm particular about my stuff. I don't like my stuff being misused, overused and slammed and all that. And they don't care. My wife do it too though. Don't care about stuff. It's like I can buy it again. I'm like, why break it? Damn it. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna fire it up.
Hey, Courtney. All right, how you doing?
Okay. See, look at her glasses. She broke her glasses. She nonchalant because she thinks she could buy another pair. I'd be like, take care of the first thing you got, and you won't have to buy it until a long time.
Oh yeah.
I just changed that door.
Yeah.
The knob. And as soon as they came down here, you know, slamming it.
Yeah. And pull it.
And messed up the damn pin in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I said, God damn it. As soon as I get the door to fix put the knob back on there.
So you have to get a hole, take that one out, put another.
Yeah, that bottom knob.
Yeah.
I mean, with a knob, it's only one knob.
The one you gonna put down there, that bottom.
I had it. I don't even know what the hell the one I had. I don't even.
Because I had something laying around there at the house.
It's somewhere in the house. I got brought the whole pack, but I just put the top on there because the bottom one messed up.
Oh. Okay.
So now the bottom messed up. Now I got to go ahead and change that, but I don't know where the hell I put the damn piece at.
Yeah.
The knob thing that go along with the keys.
Yeah. You got to get it if you know what you're doing. You just try to look for it. If you don't, you're gonna have to end up getting a nut.
I don't know. I probably gonna. I don't think I. Well, I ain't look under this couch yet, cause
Yeah,
that's like another storage spot for me. I
yeah,
put stuff under the couch
yeah,
and get it out of the way. But I be done sat and I'm been there all the time. I be done forgot about it. Look, he think he as soon as it's something them balls that make him get up
yeah,
and think he alert about
yeah.
something. And one day I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna trick his ass. One day I'm gonna unlatch him. He ain't gonna know he unlatched.
Got to.
And I want to see what the hell he gonna do. But I'm gonna have a good rope where I can pull him once he look like he finna go do something that ain't gonna be appropriate.
Yeah,
But if he do something like how that dog coming down the street,
yeah.
and I want to see if that man. But that's a girl dog. I don't think he'll do nothing to
No,
her.
no,
He gonna try to do a hump.
Yeah, yeah. Them girl dogs, they have puppies, and so they know how to make them puppies get in line. Shoot, some way or another they bite them and they make them get in line. Cause Cosdale had a girl dog about big as that, and shoot, he told him. I thought it was a boy. I didn't know what he was. I thought it was I knew he was. He called him. I don't know what he called him, but he told him go over there. Go over there. I said, Cosdale told the guy. I think it was Lee or somebody. That I see her what he made out of. If he's so bad at a red nose, Lee was like, yeah, no, he's a red nose pit. He's a red nose pit. Yeah, Cosdale, this is a red nose pit. There ain't nothing whoop them red nose pit. And shoot, Cosdale had a bulldog look like about that, like that, and he said, I'll see if he how good he is. He told that dog, his dog said, go over there and try it. Go get him, whack it. Get him, whack it. And shoot. Boy, when he went over there, he whooped Lee's dog so bad, Lee was hollering, get him off. Cosdale, stop this dog. Cosdale, he gonna kill him. Gotta him, boy. And I had just come from Miami, too. Boy, out there.
I know I used to be bad for that junk. Sit there and just do. I know what my dog finna do, but I don't know what he gonna do with every other dog.
Yeah.
So I used to just sit there in the yard and just in a little cut back there in the back of the little place I was, duplex thing.
Yeah.
And I used to just tell them, I'm talking about, boy, I got this hound dog.
Yeah.
And man,
They could holler too.
look, they done broke the damn thing. That dog gone. So that's how them dogs gonna get hit.
Yeah. He done broke his chain.
Yeah, he done broke a little chain. You know the little thing you screw in the ground?
Yeah. Okay.
And man, I had told the dog, I'm thinking the hound dog was gangster. So I ain't thinking nothing of it. Like, I know the dog gonna defend itself or whatever. Man, that goddamn pit got on that goddamn Hennessy, got on that damn dog and ripped the whole ear off.
Yeah.
I say, good God Almighty. But luckily she was trained enough to, when I tell her ass to stop, she stopped. She can activate and unactivate real fast.
Yeah. They could do some damage.
Man, that dog getting big.
Yeah, sure is. Yeah, I saw him the other day.
She said, fuck that dog. She took the damn chain off and walked off from the motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
At least she found that she or whatever it is found somewhere else to run.
Yeah.
That motherfucker pressurized these damn dogs over here.
Yeah.
Every time you look around, that puppy was over here. You just let that motherfucker go.
Yeah.
All right. I can't do that. I can't just let the dog go and think, oh, he gonna just do something nice and just chill somewhere. Not even the puppy. She liable, motherfucker. Smell her the wrong way, she gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he get that motherfucker. Oh, I bet you that bone there good and broken up.
Huh?
I said, I bet you that bone there good and broken up.
He's working on the end of it. He's working with the end of
Yeah,
it.
you gonna get that gristle out the middle, the feeble part.
Yeah, working on the end. No, I got to, now that boy done put that stuff on the trailer, I got to sit and watch it, man. Or else I got to find out if he waiting on me to take it to the pig. So I would call Lee, but Lee won't have for what we get, you know. He should get it. He coming all the way from out there where he live, and he won't have for what I get. I wanted half in it with me and the guy what up in the front, you know.
Yeah.
But the guy in the front don't. You know, act like he ain't interested in nothing. He don't want no money from it. So I got, if I could find me somebody with a truck and just me and that guy go out there, I tell him I give him $20, you know, for taking it out there. What I bring back to the house, I'm gonna put it out there side of the road.
Well, just throw it out there in the what you call it, in the field. They got a field out there.
You talking about
Yeah,
at the place where I,
yeah. You get paid for the other stuff too. All you gotta do is throw it out, but you just gotta unload it yourself.
yeah.
Throw it out there in the landfill. Yeah, come crush
Yeah,
it
I was trying to do it if I rent me a truck. I rent me a truck for $29.95 a day. That's what they say they want you to pay. You have to pay $29.95. So if I rent that got to come off the top of the stuff I sell.
Yeah.
But if I don't get $85 or something like that, then I lost.
Yeah.
You know. Lucky I ain't got my truck running. Normally it'll be running, and I just use it to run down there in a cat. But I'm just looking at all options. You see what I'm saying? At least I can rent me a U-Haul, you know, and don't have to worry about Lee. Lee gon' want half on it, and he gonna want half for going to come in and get, and ain't none of the stuff here. And so I need to try to figure out how to go.
You know, in Lee mind, shit, he got the truck.
Yeah,
You can't move the product.
Yeah.
If he ain't got the vehicle, that's
Yeah.
just like what I say. I ain't start up my car wash thing. Cause if I can get it where I can get somebody call me, I ain't got no way to move my stuff to go to them and do what I need to do.
Yeah.
But I'm getting my stuff piece by piece though.
Yeah. So I ain't found the truck that I can buy for about $2,000. You know, I run into something for about $2,000, then I haul the other truck away too. I carry it across the scale somewhere, wherever that they buy trucks. See, that I could, but I need to.
They probably got a good, man. It was, I don't know how much it was though, but at the place where you fix your car, it was the same. This truck you talking about, you wanted a photo type of truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had one up there for sale.
Yeah. It was a big one though.
No, it wasn't. It was a small. It was a
I
small one inside by the wash out.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and it was a Ford like Lee truck.
No, but it was in the wash out. It was in the parking lot close to the wash out.
Oh,
on the side of the wash out.
There, what them cars be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in there for sale.
I be trying to keep up with it if I see something he got over there that I can get it for.
But I also heard that they be taxing, so I'd be damned if they hit you in the head for what they hit you in the head for just doing simple stuff. They gonna tax for whatever vehicle they got out there that somebody got them, because they gonna make their profit off.
Well, see, what they be done is fix the truck, and then the owner didn't come back. The owner said, go ahead and sell it.
Yeah.
Get what you can get for it.
Yeah,
To pay what you know.
And by them thinking they a legitimate
Yeah.
car lot and all that, they want to go for blue book value.
Yeah.
Blue book value.
Yeah.
So I don't. Nah.
It's all right if you can.
Yeah, I was finna say, then you just pull the hood. Fire this old grill up.
Yeah, I'll be back to it.
Do the X and Y and Z I could do.
Huh?
I say I'm gonna fire the grill up, but I ain't finna sit too long and like I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was a long day out here in the sun and these flies and these motherfucking flies, boy, they had broke my momentum.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go, since he done put that stuff on the trail, I got to stay on top of it so I can get mine. Hope I can make some money off of it. Make some money off of it. Be, you know, let it go. I don't, some of it on there, a lot of stuff that he got on there is good. Oven, all kind of stuff. TV, got 2 flat screen TV, 36, 42 inches. They work, but he ain't got no use for them. Whatever they don't buy at the junkyard, I bring it back and put it out that side of the road. But like you said, I put it down at the junk place.
Just unload it.
Yeah. But I'm going right now to keep my heels up and put some food in my face. Won't be doing that while I'm sitting at the house. Then when I get a chance, I'll go there and knock on the door and tell him, you got all you gonna put on there, all you want me to do is if you just want me to get rid of it, then I'll check on that price on renting the truck. And I get out there, they'll unload it. And I might just go for the 100%, just me on carrying it out there. You know, that way I ain't got to split with nobody but the guy at the house. You know.
Yeah.
He sometimes, most times he said, you know, then I said, I know I got to rent that truck, you know, because if I'm going to do it myself, I got to rent that truck, and it's 20, I'm going to get the cheapest one, they got 19 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's 19 something for all day, then I'm going to get that, and I'll take the truck and try to load it up twice. You come with me. You'll see. I ain't gonna do too. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on the Uber driver. You know, I'm hoping he'll show up.
Your passenger. He your passenger. You the Uber driver. He the passenger. He the Uber passenger. You the Uber driver.
Yeah, I got that. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna waiting on him, letting you know who he is. That if he come back there, I'm gonna get him to put everything, walking, do all the walking and stuff. And I'll tell him I'll give him $20. I ain't gonna. I wish I would give him half of stuff. I give him $20. I ain't gonna get. I ain't. You know. But I'm going back to the house, sit at the house for now, and see when he want me to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And then because I know you off on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Okay, you got Wednesday.
Yeah, I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. So, but if it's early in the morning, then I can use you, and me and you go get that money. Yeah. But I want to see what this guy want me to do. Do he want me to have everything on the trailer? If it's like that, then I'll go rent me a truck and have it ready there. We want to get through with it in a day, right away, you know?
Yeah.
As soon as I go rent it, I want to ride back there and hook it up and carry it to the pig. Because that way I get get the money for the pig, and I'll be able to rent the truck.
Okay.
I'll let you know how I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Since you off on Wednesday, I just thought you was off on Mondays and Tuesdays.
No, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah. Now, if you off Wednesday, you might get in on this piece of action. Because Uber driver ain't got to be in on it. But he need to pay for something he done ate up around there at the house and stuff. Be laying up in there, that wind blowing on it, and sleeping and stuff like that. He need to pay for something. But I ain't gonna give him $20 if I use it. Because he'll be sitting there. He told me anytime you get ready, I'll help you. He said he'll help me. As soon as now that what I filled the trail up, I got to get rid of it now. I'll get with you later, cuz.
All right.
If I do it.
What's going on, y'all? My bad, my bad. Yurt. Truth be told, Liz, Rob, sitting here kicking the bobo with my daddy. All right. Try the auction. Yeah, he gonna have to try something because he wants something. I don't know. He gonna try something. But yeah, I'm finna fire the grill up again and shit like that. And get this on going. Ongoing. I've been having the cold sit there. And, hold on, y'all. Hope that don't fire the phone up. Been having my lighter fluid sitting in there. Shit, I missed that one. Oh, it hit. It hit. They're gonna put some fresh. Put some more chicken wings on here and warm up the rest of the stuff while we out here. While we out here from yesterday from the anniversary. Throw some ribs on here. Just getting it started up. Yeah, they catch the anniversary meal. You know what I'm saying? Just check it out. I ain't putting that back up there. I'd be damned if I do that. But yeah, man, go ahead and clean the grill, the rack. We using this same stuff we used yesterday. The King for apple, sweet and fruity, wood flavor. And we're gonna let this get do what it do. Get ready to, you know what I'm saying? Chillax again today. Like I said, the anniversary don't end until we get to the end of the month. So, damn, I just fucked up my shirt. Hope y'all having a blessed day today. I think I gotta take that thermostat down though. Hope that sucker don't heat the phone up. Let that do its thing and get on to what it get on to, y'all. And yeah. We get with y'all when we do whatever we do. Yeah, y'all stay easy.